Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your January 2017 love reading. Um, yes, I have officially decided that my post on YouTube, for right now anyways, will deal in love. And the reason why I've made this decision is many of you have requested readings, and I would say 70% are based in love. Um, and I have to say, my cards just love talking to each other. Um, when I do these free sessions, I started trying to do with the general, but it just kept going to love. So, with your request and with my cards only wanting to deal in love, this is what we're going to do. So what do I have to tell you, Scorpio? This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way. I do have my Rising in Scorpio, so I'm excited to see what's coming for love. My Sun is in Virgo, and it looked pretty good, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on. So we have just begun a universal year one. Beautiful. This is, it's like taking on the full characteristics in the tarot, because we are now the full. Brand new opportunities coming our way. Now with January being a month one in a universal year one, what characteristics do we have to take on? Well, the first person that the full us meets as they're traveling along their path is the magician, number one. So we're looking at the major arcanas that, the lessons that the full gets along their journey, our journey. So the magician, January, number one, puts in us, tells us we have all the tools we need to not only survive the year, but to thrive throughout this year, Scorpio. So it's all about our energy, all about our energy. As many of you know, we just came direct with Mercury on the 8th of January. Thank God. It was horrible, horrible energy this time for me, and I am ruled by Mercury, so I expected it, but I did not expect to be crying all the time. It was like, I have to say, it was like a release of anything that was on my mind, in my heart, that I thought I had healed, just seemed to come out. And I mean, situations came to my mind about my childhood and what have you. And I just cried and cried and cried. It's quite strange. I wasn't sad, but, I feel like, with the new moon and Mercury retrograde, it was just pulling out the last bit of energy that I had perhaps stored against, or had not healed, let's say, that I thought I did. So you never know. You never know. Anyway, yeah, so it was tough, tough, tough energy. And we're still in the shadow period, so that energy's still kind of hanging around. It reminds me of, like, being in London and with the fog. It's just kind of there. But as the days go, it just gets lighter and lighter. So if any of you have had, mid-December until January 8th have experienced, raw emotions and you don't know why, it was probably Mercury retrograde. Okay. I think that's it. I think the only thing I want to add is, for those of you who request readings, and when you tell me your situation, definitely give me your birthday too, because that allows me to do a little bit of numerology. I can't do a lot, I'll be honest, but I can do find out what your life path number is and what your personal year number is for 2017. I feel what I've been finding with my January and December readings, because I'm figuring out their numerology. And boy, the life path number is the universal year number is really tying in nicely to people's personal readings. So, of course, that's up to you, but I'm happy to do that for you. And if you want a personal reading, my information's all below. Understand it does take time because it is just me. And I almost feel guilty for putting these out because I'm not quite caught up with my personals, but I know there's so many of you waiting. And plus I felt like I really had to get these readings out. I felt like they were stored in me, and I feel lighter for each reading I do. I do want to thank you for your donations. That is truly what allows me to continue on with these free readings, and I hope to add more and more. I am thinking about adding a channel of, well, I don't want to go into too much detail, but it'll be another channel where it's more open for discussion kind of channel. I will have to say that will take time, and I probably will have to ask for some type of donation to be able to fit that into my schedule. Excuse me. But anyway, we'll talk about that when it comes. Okay, let's get started. So, I'm inviting all my spirit guides in. Scorpio's reading. What we're looking for, spirit, is information for Scorpio in their love life, starting really at the present moment, today, and going forth. Anything they could know and anything they're allowed to know regarding their love life. 2017, January. Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising, spirit. Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more. Okay. Let's get started, guys. First card. Stay optimistic about your love life. This talks about positive thinking and faith. Knowing, even though you don't know how, that love is going to come to you. The right type of love is coming to you. This is through your positive thoughts. Now, it's strange that this is your first card because she's offering her love up. Free and clear. No strings attached whatsoever. This is someone who is truly ready for love. The walls are down. The walls are down here, guys. And, you know, I feel this is, telling us that we have to keep our thoughts positive about the things that we want to come in. Because remember, we throw negative thoughts out there. Hey, we can manifest that too. That's not what we want. So, okay, let's get some cards around it. Tell us more about this card for Scorpio and why it showed up as the first card. I have a feeling that it's bringing something in because it's asking us to stay positive. About romance. Excuse me. And then we have the card Passion right next to it, which talks about the energy, again, that we should portray. And that is letting the walls down completely. And the only way we can do that is to heal the past. So it's healing the past. It is then allowing those walls to come down. It is understanding that whoever this new person coming in is, that we don't want to put all the burdens of our past relationships right on their shoulders. It's not their job to heal us. They can certainly help. So I feel like it's just be prepared. 2017 is a year that is offering adventure, opportunities, abundance, and especially in love. So this is a year I feel that many people are going to find, well, a soulmate. And remember, we have a few soulmates. We have a few romantic soulmates. We also have, soulmates in friends. Brother and sister could be soulmates. A mother and daughter. It doesn't matter. Soulmates just means you're soul connected. I also feel there may be some twin flames coming in too, which is very rare, by the way, guys. I'm not going to give a long speech, but a twin flame is, let's put it this way. When a twin comes, they're not coming to fulfill us, okay? Because we are whole on our own. They are coming armed with their soul lessons that they have learned. And you are coming with your soul lessons that you have already learned. And together, well, number one, you'll probably find out that you've lived very similar, excuse me, life paths. They were, that you had a lot of the same lessons. And so a twin comes in, and it's more about holding a mirror up to you. Because remember, we have to be able to love unconditionally. Our twin, we start, I don't even know how to say it, before time, we start with our soulmate in spirit. And, our twin, I'm sorry, and we make an agreement what lifetimes we will get together. So this twin, you're with them eternally anyway. Just know that. Even if they don't show up in this lifetime, you're always connected. So for those who do have them come up, be prepared, because it is a mirror showing you, probably the shadow side of you and the things that still need healed. Because you're coming together to really perfect the other as much as you can, being human. So it can be, it's an amazing energy, but it can be a difficult energy. So don't always wish for it unless you're ready. Unless you're ready. And that's why you'll see videos about, a twin leaves and the other one chases that twin. That's because the energy wasn't quite ready. Okay. All right. I don't know where that came. Evidently somebody's twin's coming. All right, so tell us more here for Scorpio. Sun, moon, and rising spirit. I just had to put my feet on the ground. I was sitting Indian style, and spirit does not give me a card when I'm doing that. It's like they want me grounded. Okay. All right, tell us more about this. I want to know more about Scorpio's love life, about anyone who's coming in, approximately when they're coming in, and how we recognize them, spirit. How we recognize them when they come in. A lot of energy cards, Scorpio. So we have the card, let your friends help you. So for some of you, it's exactly what it means. My spread's going to look a little different this time, guys. I am trying something a little new. But I'm doing 3 cards instead of 4. Unless more comes out. So let your friends help you. This is all getting you ready, I feel like. It's getting you ready for something big that's coming. How could it not be? So for some of you, it is, you know, it could just be, I do feel like we need to get out of the house. And we need to, if a friend invites you somewhere, go. Because I just have a feeling, even though the cards aren't here to back me up, I have a feeling that Spirit is going to put you at the right place at the right time. So, you know, if you get invitations, before you say no, and Scorpio, usually you say yes, you know, but for those who, you know, let's say their rising is in Scorpio, like I'm a Virgo sun, so, you know, I'm not a big partier. You know, I'm not someone who just, like, you know, loves hanging out at the clubs, that kind of thing. But I wish that I did, so to speak. But anyways, I feel like these social invitations, accept them if you can, okay? And, you know, for some, I just feel like this is coming through good old social media. Nothing heavy here, okay? Nothing heavy. So that's good. It's just literally, you know, let your friends step in where they can. Or, you know, I feel like, I had this with another sign. I feel like there's some friends who are offering or want some of you Scorpios to go on blind dates. And you're like, there's no way in hell I'll do that. No way. Well, give it a shot. I think for this year, take chances. That's how I feel. I mean, I think you take a chance. You know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You know, but at least, hopefully you had a day of fun. Maybe you made a new friend. But I just feel like these little invitations, even if it pulls you out of your comfort zone, go for it. I have a feeling the reward will be large. Okay, let's keep going. All right, and you know, so funny. I'm staring at this card, and I apologize. I gotta really get focused here. It says, "Let your friends help you," and in the monitor, I can see my terrible towel that I have propped against the chair in the other room. It's because Pittsburgh's playing tomorrow, Pittsburgh Steelers, and you know, give me some good energy if you can tomorrow for the game. So there you go. I asked my friends for support. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What are we asking the friends help for? What else can you tell us? I'm going to take those. I'm going to set these aside. Excuse my arm. Okay. Excuse me again. I'm sorry. So underneath the card, it tells you to stay optimistic about your love life. You have the card that it's safe for you to love. You know, this is so weird. What I'm finding in my readings this month is, you know, I explain something to you, or I'm telling you something that you know, an energy to portray or what have you, and I swear to God, the card that explains exactly what I just said comes up next. It's almost like I should just keep my mouth shut and wait for the cards. But that is what this card talks about. It is talking about giving love, everything you have, giving 100% of yourself, understanding that if you want true love, that's what it takes. It takes giving all of yourself to someone and, not worrying about the outcome. Not thinking that, not putting in your head that this one won't last like the last one, that kind of thing. This is truly about getting rid of the past so that you can come to this new love. Free and clear, number one, but with all your walls down. Then you have the card Make the Effort. It sits underneath the Passion card. And Make the Effort, to me, you probably know this already, is a soulmate card. And the reason why I say that is because the wording on the card itself, and it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you're being guided to this love. It goes back up here when I said just, you'll be in the right place at the right time. Okay, I'm not going to talk anymore because the cards just, they do it for me. So I do feel like this open your heart, this putting your walls down. There's a reason why I talked about it earlier. It's that important, okay? Because now we know that great love is coming and we are going to be guided, but we are going to have to be present to understand or to feel this guidance. It's your intuition, okay? It's, it's using your logical mind too. Again, if somebody calls you, a friend calls you and says, I met this guy and I would like you to go out on a blind date, or I met this girl where I work and, you guys have a lot of the same qualities, so I'd like you to go out. Go out. Do it. Then we have the card Separation. And I'll be honest, I'm not really sure why it's here yet. Because next to it, we have the card Retreat. So, this lady has her wedding dress on. And normally I feel this is a card about needing to get out in nature and have discussions. Just notice there's a face in this tree. Oh, strange. I never noticed that before. So when I put the two cards together, I feel that this is someone in a committed relationship where there is separation, or there will be separation if it hasn't happened already. For some of you, I don't feel this is I don't feel this is a breakup. I feel this is a separation due to circumstances beyond your control. So it could be a job. Job promotion comes because remember, there are opportunities for job, for career advancement, job promotions, new job offers this year. Let me tell you, it's going to be a good year. So I feel like this is this falls down that line that some of you, again, it could be military, but I don't feel like this is a long-term separation. I feel like it's a separation that neither one wanted to happen, but it had to. You had to take the opportunity. Perhaps there's a family involved. And it's tied underneath let your friends help you. So this could be talking about that too for some, about, if you're feeling lonely, you're missing your partner, try to hang around with your friends more, keeping your mind occupied, that kind of thing. I do feel for some who are in a committed relationship, who are thinking of ending it. But you're ending it not because you fell out of love. You're still in love. You're ending it because you feel, I almost feel like you feel you don't have any other choice. Yet there is a choice. And I feel that if there were honest discussions with your partner, truly revealing, where your hurt lies and what's causing it, without judging the other. It's about each other's perspective and taking a moment to understand the other from their perspective and not your perspective. It's perception. And I feel this card is telling you, before you throw in the towel, have these discussions. What do you have to lose? Boy, I'm hearing that a lot in your reading. What do you have to lose? You're thinking of ending it anyway. So what do you have to lose by being open, being honest? Because I feel that this can definitely be turned around. And, like I told another sign, don't assume the grass is greener on the other side, because it's almost always isn't. And it's also remembering, it's like, I feel like walking in nature, hand in hand. Maybe you don't start your walk that way, but I feel nature helps heal as you discuss. And it keeps you preoccupied too. So it's not like, I don't know, I just feel like it helps your situation, helps the conversation flow. All right, I want to do a line of tarot here. I don't know how many emails I got. Where's Scorpio? Scorpio! Why haven't you done Scorpio yet? I'm trying, Scorpio. I'm trying. I get it, though. By the way, I just want to put something out there. I am looking for a couple new decks. Not that I'm going to stop using these, but I'm looking for a couple new decks. Mainly the deal in love, romance. And I just wondered if any readers out there have any good suggestions. I would love to hear them. I know I had a few on my other videos. Yeah, I'm looking for something that's, I guess it could be an oracle card too. Okay. Eight of Michaels. So this is being at a crossroads, okay? This is, this can certainly be talking about, well, I feel it is talking to some of you who are ready to give up on your relationship. Now, I think I said married. It doesn't have to be married, but it is committed, okay? So you're ready to give up, and I feel like it's just telling you you're not seeing things clearly within that relationship. Now, for others, where it tells you, it falls underneath about staying optimistic about your love life and that it is safe for you to love. So, what Spirit's saying with that card, not just that it's safe for you to love, that it's truly safe for you to love the person that they're bringing in, because they're guiding you towards this person. It's truly safe to put your walls down, okay? Now, I feel like I definitely feel for some that, you know, that this comes in, or it has already come in. You know, I have to remember this is January, 13th, I think. So we're 2 weeks into January. So for some of you, perhaps this love has already come in. And it scares you. But the Eight of Michaels is asking you to make a courageous choice to really change your situation. You know, this is about, it's funny that it falls under the card that tells you to open your heart to give the highest energy of all. And this is a card about blocking. You're blocking something. You're standing in front of the gate, refusing to let love in. You are carrying all these worries from the past and so afraid that heartache is coming looking for you again. So you're going to block it. You're going to stop it before it even has a chance. Well, that's because you are assuming that all people are the same. And I understand it comes from your history. But normally, it's because we keep allowing the same type of energy into our lives. Or we're not learning the lesson from that hard relationship. There was a soul lesson in there for you. And, you know, if these people keep coming back into your life, repeat over and over again, it's because you're not learning the lesson. So you have to repeat it, you know? You have to repeat it. It may come in a different form. This, you know, like one, you know, came in the form of your one boyfriend, you know, your one girlfriend. But you looked at that relationship, you know, when it ended as, you know, the worst relationship of your life. And it may have been, but there was a lesson in there. So, you know, it is about picking out the lessons within our challenges to get us through. That's when we stop repeating. And when you stop repeating that type of energy, you easily move aside in this gate, and you easily allow love to flow right in. So it's like you know, love can find its way in, you know, it can squeeze its way in, but that doesn't mean that you'll get 100% of this love. How can you when you're blocking yourself? So step aside. Let love flow in your life. Flow. So that you in return feel free to give this type of love back. It's freeing yourself from your old beliefs, freeing yourself from your past, and then being able to make courageous choices towards your future. Number 3, Gabriel. Beautiful card. This is, you know, it's a love reading, but little side note on this one, I love this card because it does mean that, you know, from the seeds that you have planted in 2016, it means it's harvest time. It means that you're going to start seeing those rewards coming up soon, right around the corner for many of you. Some of you, this is literally just saying, it is time. It is time to take the next step. It is time to open up that gate completely and move into this prosperity of love. It's about, for some who have been putting their optimistic plans into the universe. And it's about it coming back to you like you expected. It's the 3. It's good news. It sits right underneath the card where great love is coming into your life. Look at that, another 3. So, I mean, this is celebrations back to back. This is not only reasons to celebrate for love, but I also feel financially. You know, I'm just going to throw it in there, Scorpio. I think financially, many of you are going to see quite the increase in your financial abundance and in your love. Because the 3 Raphael, you guys know that's water. That's emotions. This is love. This is love with a reason to celebrate this love. This is love, and it's like this person comes in. It's funny, now if I look at these cards back to back, both of them have water behind them. Both of them have the same ship. You see that? Same ship is coming in. And both of them are right there, right behind you, just getting ready to dock. I feel with this card, you're on the phone. You're calling your friends. You will never believe who I met. You will never believe this person you set me up with a blind date. We stayed up all night, talking and laughing all night. You never believe the universe finally sent me my soulmate. And it is beautiful. This is you wanting to tell the world about this love. And again, with the 3 of Raphael, it also talks about, you know, your community of friends. So remember, you have that card right above it. Let your friends help you. Perhaps some of you are going on blind dates, and congratulations. I already know how that's going to turn out. You know, it's funny. I feel like Spirit's playing with us here a little bit because, you know, all these cards are promising us this love, yet they're only showing one person or one sex. Well, I guess for some, if it's females. So maybe some of you, same-sex couples who, well, no, I don't feel like you're a couple yet, but this could certainly be talking about you, and you know, everything is looking towards this 3 of Raphael. It's like she's looking at her crystal ball. As in, perhaps she predicted this would happen. As maybe this is me showing you of what's coming. Of what's coming. Got the card worth waiting for. This is beautiful. So we have 2 soulmate cards now. Worth waiting for is, to me, probably the best card here, because this absolutely lets us know that divine timing is at work in our love lives right now. That our team of angels, your team of angels, your spiritual team is guiding this love towards you. We already know that because we have Make the Effort card. That's a soulmate card. Now the card is telling us this love is worth waiting for. And it's right around the corner with these 2 3s back to back. All right, Spirit, I want to know who you're talking about here now. Scorpio, please. Oh, there's too many. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Well, it certainly is because, Spirit, I need to know who's coming. Playfulness. This is a very strange reading, I have to say, guys. It's like, okay, well, here we go. Excuse my arm. Okay, so, Spirit waited till the end of the reading, and you know what? When I think back to the other readings, I feel this is the same thing that happened with them. It was like all the energy cards were in the beginning. And then, I mean, if your spread is truthfully the energy cards. And then it's about how this prosperity in love and in finances start to come in. And then we have the card that's telling us it's worth waiting for this. It's worth waiting. And I felt like Spirit was making me wait right now. And perhaps that's why they threw the card out, trust, next. You know, this situation is calling for you to have faith in it. Absolutely, I know that. And then you have the card playfulness. And I feel that this is the energy we need to take on, not just for January, but for as much as 2017 as we can. You know, it's still planting your seeds of intention when it comes to how your prosperity, your abundance, you know, what you want to see in your finances. But it's also remembering to have fun, to do things that are adventurous this year. Just to, you know, be like a kid. So then we come over here, worth waiting for. This is being divinely guided into our lives. What, Spirit? What? A soulmate. Now, I knew this, but for those watching, I know you want to see it. So there we go. We have a soulmate. And we also have true love on the other end. And in between this soulmate and true love, we have the card, let go of control issues. This card asks you to allow the situation to flow naturally in your life. To just be in the present moment. About enjoying every step of this process. You know, if we start to, okay, so let's say, you know, the people who are going on these, I'm just going to assume you're going to go on these blind dates now, because it feels like the cards really spoke about that. So, you guys who go on the blind date, you go on that blind date and realize that there is this magnetic pull to this other person. It's unbelievable. Now, a lot of times due to our past, bam, it feels like love. It feels special. The walls start to come up. And you start to want to know, where is this relationship going to go? Or, well, not or. It is, it's like weeks later. And that's when I want to know where this relationship is going. I want to know. I need to know. That kind of thing. No, you don't. Just allow it to unfold naturally, not unflow. Allow it to flow. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy. All right, let's do a couple more tarot here. So guys, not a lot of energy cards for you guys. So congratulations. That means, because I'm reading for a lot of people here. And that means many have really been working on letting go. Think of 2017 as, I feel like that card wanted to come out. Think of 2017 as, your first adult day. Well, here comes your energy cards. So in the bottom deck, we have the card the Moon. And I'm doing the bottom because I'm probably not going to use this. I'm done with this deck now. The Moon brings us the opportunity to improve our plans. And how we do that is we listen to our intuition. So the Moon is telling you, pay attention to your intuition. And, it's like face your fears. The more you face your fears, the stronger you grow. Because we start with the Nine of Michael. And this is the card of unnecessary worry. And so fitting that it's falling below the soulmate card. This is in the same row that has the Eight of Michaels, where you're blocking the gate to love. You're literally blocking it. Move over, Scorpio. This is worrying about things that you can't control no matter what anyway, so why worry about it? This is about worrying about this new relationship. And are they going to break your heart? Are they going to leave you? Are they going to do all these negative things? And I can tell you right now, the answer is no. But also I want to tell you, don't put those thoughts into the universe. Okay? If this soulmate comes in and you're not quite ready, take it super slow. I'm sure they're going to help with some healing also. Because, let's be honest. Fastest way to get over someone is when someone else comes in. It's just the truth. Doesn't mean we're ready. Most of the time, it's probably the worst mistake. We need to be ready. We need to make sure that our walls are down. We need to make sure that this is not us. And if it is us right now, that we see this and understand that we're doing this. And by throwing all this worry into the universe, you're only bringing negativity back to your life. Okay? There is no need to worry about this person because it is through your team of your spiritual team that this comes in, this person comes in. You don't have to worry about it. Then you have the card Peace. Beautiful major arcana. Underneath the card of letting go of control issues. And that's exactly what peace talks about. It talks about releasing the past. That there is a much more enriching future coming for you. So let it go so that you can find yourself in peace. 13. Numerology, yeah, that's a number 4. Foundation. This is being peaceful within your foundation. Not just your home, but within yourself. It's a sense of peace. And then you have the card Leap of Faith, which I love. Because this is the full card. And this is us beginning our journey. Beginning the journey of this love and prosperity that's coming. Beginning the journey and being able to step outside our comfort zone towards whatever we're guided to do. Because I do feel this is a time in love where you will be guided. So listen to your intuition, guys, okay? I get a lot of emails about people who are stuck between two people. And they'll email me and say, which one should I choose? Well, my response is always, follow your intuition. I couldn't possibly just make a choice for you, without a reading. I wouldn't do that. So I'm hoping that through these readings that everyone's learning to trust their intuition a little bit more, a little bit more every month. So you get to the point that your intuition guides you completely. It's that feeling of something, perhaps someone, I don't know. So it's knowing between right and wrong instantly. It's that feeling of someone offering you something, and the second they do, you should say no. But as you think about it, you start to move towards the yes. That didn't make sense. That was a terrible example. I'm sorry, guys. It's just knowing, It's trusting that intuition because it's the first answer that comes to you. Let's put it that way. First thing that pops in your mind. But this is calling, So for many of you, it is, this love is coming in, but I feel like it's going to make you step outside your comfort zone in different ways. Don't be afraid. Don't be the Knight of Michaels where you're worrying about it. It is truly unnecessary. So, I mean, when I say you may have to step outside your comfort zone, I have to tell you, it's in a fun way, though. It's not in a, there's no negativity attached to that when I say that. All right, so let's see what we have here. So we have the Worth Waiting For card, which means, our team of spiritual guides are in place. They are sending us love. We have to trust that. We have the Make the Effort card, which is telling us great love is worth taking the steps we're guided to take. So true love, soulmate, is one better than another? No, they're the same. They show up as different people in a reading, or, to let you know that there's multiple, it's not one person this is coming in for. I feel like if you're attached to the number 3, if you see 3s a lot, like triple 3s, definitely triple 3s, not double 3s, triple. I just heard that in my mind, so I'm going to throw it out there for you guys. Okay. Let's do, I don't know how much time we're into. Okay. Look at me. It's less than an hour. We still have time. Jeez. Sorry, guys. I want to do a couple cards on true love. Worth waiting for. And what else? There's another one. Oh, make the effort. Don't mind me. I'm just going to... True love. Okay. So I'm doing like a little mini... I just want to throw some tarot cards on these 4 cards. Okay. That's strange. You got a court card for each one. Look at the bottom of the deck now. The Lovers. Beautiful. You know, number 6. Break that apart. That's 2 3s. Now we're looking at what? 5 3s. But no, trip 3s still, guys. Beautiful. So this is going right here for right now. Okay. Doesn't want to. We'll put it right at the top. Okay, let's see what we got here. The card worth waiting for. Being divinely guided. I wanted to see if we could get any actual signs, and it's weird. We have a page with every one of these cards except for the soulmate card. Well, we have the Knight here. So, we have 2 air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have 1 fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we can most certainly have those 2 signs coming in. I feel for some, this Knight of Michaels. This person comes in very quickly. You know, they're an air sign. So they're about communication. They're about commitment. They come in soon. Male or female, because this is a female on here. I bet you guys are glad to see that now, right? That the cards are using more women in the where, you know, there was a man, because I feel like that helps for the men too. Okay, so for some, it's that Knight. And then we have the Page of Gabriel. So this is your fire sign. And how do you... Very different. So this person, even though this air sign is coming in quickly, and for some, it may have already come in. Though all this really was at the bottom of your deck, so, or the bottom of your spread. But still, for some that came in, I mean, who am I to manipulate time? So this fire sign comes in, and, you know, this person is very adventurous. Doesn't like to sit around, you know. This is not the person that you're going to see that wants to stay in every night and watch movies. Not that this person won't do that, but this is the person much more playful and very optimistic about life. But this person, you know, part of fire's sole purpose is they like to rescue. They like to rescue people who, well, who need it. I mean, it's a great thing. So for some of you, you know, this fire sign comes in and it's exactly what you needed. You know, you feel like they came in and saved the day. Now let's go down to true love here. So we got 2 cards for this. We have the Ace of Raphael. Beautiful. I mean, hello. Thank you, Spirit. You know, it's like my spirit guides made us wait so long. Ace of Raphael is, I mean, it's a beautiful new beginning. In love. You know, this stands for water. Raphael. This is emotions. This is love. This is deep and lasting. With who? Well, here we go. We have another air. So, Page of Michaels. You notice I'm not putting an age on them, right? Because I've decided I'm no longer going to do that. And the reason why is a page would be younger than you, of course. Now, page can talk about children, what have you, but we're talking about love here, okay? And my spirit guides know that. We're talking about romantic love. So, and also with the Ace of Raphael, with this card, this is all about love, baby. So again, I decided not to give out ages only because, you know, you could have someone who's 10 years younger than you, but who is so emotionally balanced that they feel older than you know? Or vice versa. You can have someone who's older than you who is more immature, or, you know, or I don't want to say immature because this is good love. So this would be someone who is more playful, let's say. So far we have air. Well, not so far. We have air and we have fire. Looking for something. Venus. You know, the Lovers too. Number 6. It's also a card for of Libra, which is air. So air is very strong, in you know, for love relationships. And you have a lot of purple in your reading too. And then the last card, which is attached to your soulmate. Change your life. So beautiful. This card, it's like this soulmate comes in, and, you know, just as I said before about feeling free, this gives you that feeling of freedom. This allows you to step aside and allow the love to flow in, baby. Let it come in. Don't block it, because this changes your life, literally. And there is nothing like the feeling of freedom, even within a relationship. It's being able to be ourselves. This card is asking you to change your life, telling you that, it's not asking you, it's telling you that this love literally changes your love. Yet you need to take that leap of faith. You need to take that first step. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. You know, it's embracing the opportunities that bring change to you and not running from them. Because as you can see, look at everything that's coming in. Beautiful, Scorpio. Okay, I was just looking at the bottom of that deck, and that's romantic feelings. And it's asking you, it's telling you that your feelings are real and they are worth exploring. Again, jumping back to the leap of faith. Take that leap of faith, okay? We have the card worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in our love life right now. What's it doing? It's bringing our soulmate, our true loves, our lovers to us. Yet, we are going to have to take a chance. We are going to have to put our walls down because this is beautiful, divinely guided love. We have to be ready for it. So we walk through that fear. And that gives us this brand new opportunity, this brand new, beautiful emotional experience that is lasting, that is a lifetime of love. And it absolutely changes your life. Absolutely. What card did we start with when we opened up? Stay optimistic about your love life. Again, she is offering her love. No strings attached. There are no walls up. She is ready. So your first card now makes much more sense. Positive thinking brings you this type of love. Negative thinking does not. Positive thinking can bring you financial abundance. Negative thinking will not. Having faith that if you feel this reading was for you, have faith that it will work out the way it's supposed to. Let go of the control. Let go of the way it flows. And baby, just let it flow to you, okay? And when it does reach you, still continue to let go of the control. Let it flow. Enjoy this love fully. Walls down. Love up. Beautiful, Scorpio. I'm so sorry you had to wait so long for this. And again, so it's like almost 2 weeks into January. This energy, I put January, February, March, but it's not like we can, well, I mean, we are the magicians, but it's not like I can control time and, say this is only for January. No, this is for whatever it's meant for. Okay? This is beautiful. Beautiful. Change your life, guys. That opportunity is going to be there. It's going to be up to you if you decide to take it. Everything's pointing in your direction. Congratulations, Scorpio. I kind of love your reading, I have to say. Oh, and I keep forgetting I'm rising, so this is also for me. Beautiful. You know, just real quick, I had someone do a reading for me, on me, about 3 months ago. Just out of curiosity, you know, because I like to check out other readers also. I like to, you know, there's some that I follow. And I did have someone tell me that a Libra was coming into my life, in my love life. Well, let's see, she did the reading in November. And I forget the time period she put on, but, you know, I don't listen to it anyways. But she told me a Libra, and I have never dated a Libra. So, I don't know. I'm going to be curious. Okay, guys, I'm just trying to think. Scorpio and Libra. Water and air. Water and air. It's really kind of beautiful. Or fire and air. Fire. But air comes and ignites that passion. Water can put that passion out if it chooses. Or rise to the, you know, rise to the experience. Okay, I don't know. I just want to put a reminder out there too about threes. Threes, threes, threes. So even if threes don't mean anything to you, but now you start seeing threes, triple threes, guys, can be more than triple threes. But if you do, that's just another sign from my spirit guides that this reading was meant for you also. All right, guys, I know the video is forever, so I love you guys. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you so much for your donations. It's truly what allows me to continue. And it is so worth it. I love doing your readings. I truly do. That's it. Have a beautiful January. Have a beautiful February. And please be open to this energy, okay? Trust. Trust the universe. Love you guys. Love you to death. Bye-bye.